Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as I like to always say, if you're new to the channel, man, I'm always appreciative of new people checking this out. Today, man, we're gonna dive into some Transformers. It's the 40th anniversary this year of man's greatest cartoon ever created, comic book, toys, you name it. I don't know. I'm a big Transformers fan, though. I've got quite a collection of some toys, collectibles on my shelf that every 48-year-old man should proudly display. But yeah, I want to talk about some Transformer games. I got a handful. I've got some that are gonna be more than meets the eye, and I've got some that are gonna pretty much hurt your eyes. So I don't have a lot in my collection, but I've got enough to make a pretty good vid, I think. Just kind of show off. We'll go back to some of the earlier games. I do have some of the earlier ones. Famicom, the Famicom import, and then just kind of progress up to some of the more modern ones. Shouldn't be too long of a video. Like I said, it's not that many games I've got. So, but yeah, man, if you guys want, in the comments, of course, let me know if you have a favorite Transformers game or anything you want to talk about Transformers, man. I just love the chat's the best part. The comments are the best part of my videos because it's my way to communicate with everyone. Because I'm a bit of a shut-in, so you are all my social outlet, which is, I guess, also as sad as that Transformer shelf, now that I think about it. But no, it's awesome you all popped in. I appreciate you watching. Let's dive into some Transformers, and as always, thanks for watching. Alright, here we go. Starting off with some Transformers Mystery of Convoy. Ooh. This is from 1986 and was for the Famicom system, the Family Computer System, better known as the NES, the Nintendo in the States. You play as Ultra Magnus, an Autobot commander who goes on a solo commando mission against the Decepticon Empire to find Optimus Prime's killer. Seeing as the 1986 movie did not reach Japanese audiences until 1990, 4 years they waited. The poor Japanese. Prime's death was not adequately explained to the Japanese audiences until said 1990. So, what did they do instead? Well, they made this ungodly difficult cash grab, which was intended to capitalize on that gap of 4 years. So, yeah, this game's terrible, man. This is probably harder too than Silver Surfer. I thought Silver Surfer was terribly hard. This one's way worse. Transitioning into another, I don't know, man. You guys will have to let me know in the comments on this one. This is Beast Wars, the Transmetals, which is a 1999 release. Obviously, it's a fighting game. This was based on the Transformers Beast Wars cartoon and series and their toy line. Also, if you didn't know, this was a Blockbuster Video exclusive that was initially only available for rental. It features an all-out battle between the Maximals and Predacons. You can change between 3 different modes, which you'll see is all I was able to pull off here in this fighting, which was Beast Mode, Vehicle Mode, and Robot Mode. And of course, you will yell out every mode each time you do it, and that, of course, never stops being annoying. And yes, doing all that, you will have to battle through all possible enemy forces in order to beat the game. And there's a final battle with an upgraded version of Megatron called Megatron X. I don't know, this one, I couldn't pull anything off in this fighting no matter what I tried. I tried all the combos I could. The only thing I was able to do was this weird nuclear blast shell thing, but it also depletes your enemy when you do it, or enemy, depletes your energy while you do it. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, you'll have to let me know if anyone was a fan of this. There was also some mini games that I'm going to throw in here also after the fighting. I think there was like 3 or 4 mini games that you can play. Also too, I don't know a lot more about this other than maybe this was designed for kids, because this seems like the mini games were for kids. Here is a race mode. You have 2 different race modes, a faster version than this. This is the slower version. Here's me, I think, cheating as I automatically turned into a surfing gorilla robot, and it seemed to have given me the edge, to which I was victorious. I didn't know what I was doing other than alternating the buttons to go faster. But yeah, cool. Here's a Wild West shootout. I immediately flung myself out of contention. I guess immediately just surrendered. I didn't know that was a thing. I pressed the wrong button apparently. I did figure out how to fire, but it was too late in this match right here where it came after. So Han shot first there. And then I finally got it down here in the third try. But again, I might have cheated because I feel like I was super early. I don't know. But I got him. And then this was the last one in here. This game was stupid right here. This mini game. You've got to collect all these coins. The more coins, obviously, the bigger the winner here. Yeah, this is just dumb. But cool. It's Transformers. Alright, I'm cheating here. This was already in another vid. I just did a PlayStation 2 video because I finally got into that. And started collecting some exclusives. And this was an exclusive to the PlayStation 2. This was actually based on Armada, the animated series. Was released in 2004 and is non-canon to the series. Of course, it follows the same premise that we've all come to love. Autobots versus Decepticons. And they are in a battle, a search for minicons all over the Great Earth here. And the combined powers of these said minicons will grant either faction here victory in the war for their home planet of Cybertron. Ah, yes. Always Cybertron. But yeah, this one, I don't know, I said it in my last video, I thought it was pretty cool. I never got to play it before, because I, like I said, just now gotten a PlayStation 2. Bumbled the controls here a little bit, trying to figure out how to drive and or transform, and jump. A lot going on. It was too much for my feeble brain, apparently. Alright, here's another one that you guys, like I said, can let me know in the comments, you guys and gals. Transformers Cybertron Adventures. This was released exclusively for the Nintendo Wii in June of 2010. And this was a companion, and very different, actually, than the Transformers War for Cybertron. Unlike those third-person shooters that they had for that, this was actually a rail shooter. And Cybertron Adventures, of course, features a separate campaign for the Autobots and Decepticons, so you do get to play as both, which I do like. I do like that a lot about both of the three of the series. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this was on anyone's radar, if people like this one. I thought it was cool. I captured footage from my Wii U, kind of made it a little bit better, I think, to look at. But it's fun. I like the mechanics of it. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely needed to change weapons there. Alright, from the Wii to the Wii U. Wii U, Wii U, Wii. This is Transformers Prime. This is, of course, a brawler video game, which was based on the Prime animated series that was released in 2012. I like this one a lot. My son and I played it a lot. My son, he liked it and actually gave me his copy. So for me, it's sentimental. I think it's pretty fun, but that's me. And again, maybe it's just more sentimental than anything. You are Team Prime, consisting of Optimus Prime, RC, Bulkhead, and Bumblebee and Ratchet, along with their human companions Jack Darby, Miko Nakadai, and Raphael Ral Esquivel. Once again facing off against their rivals, that's right, I know, the Decepticons and Megatron, who intercept a mysterious meteor, which is right there. Look, the timing is perfect, right? And this meteor is composed entirely of dark energon. It is approaching the Earth, but they anchor it to their flagship, the Nemesis. And then the Autobots attempt to stop them from freeing an ancient and powerful transformer known as Thunderwing.
The angle's all wrong from here. We can't get a good shot of those anchor lines.
But yeah, I think it's pretty fun. I've played this to the end. If I remember right, this is a prequel to another game here I have in this video. But yeah, my son liked it, so Gabriel, we did it. We did it, man. We got this in the video. If he watches. Look at that transition. Yeah, he saw him land on it, and then it shows him jumping again. Oh man! And then in another, here's Rob always screwing up in his videos, man. Here's I got these games out of order. This is actually a sequel game to the game that's next. So this is Transformers: Dark of the Moon. This is a 2011 first-person shooter, which is based on the said 2011 film, and was a sequel to the 2009 game that I'll show next. So I had it backwards. Oh, Rob and your feeble brain. But unlike the first two games, Dark of the Moon follows an original story set before the events of the film it's actually based on, and features only one campaign which alternates between the Autobots and the Decepticons. And then there was a spin-off later, which I still haven't been able to get, mainly because I keep forgetting to look for it, probably. It came out in 2014, which is Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. I know for sure I saw that on Wii U, but I don't remember if it's for 360 and PS3. I'd imagine it is, so you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, I don't know, man. I like these games. They get ragged on a lot. The controls I think are pretty decent. I don't know. I'm just dumb for Transformers. Like it doesn't take much for me. Like, ooh, robot, it shoots, you know. And I'm like super happy. So. But yeah, you can let me know. What did you think? What did you think, viewers at home? The car drove pretty well too. In this mode here, it almost moves like kind of like Batman's in Arkham. He had like a hover tank kind of feel to it. But then you can put the guns away and close up the car and then like drive faster, and it drives like a normal vehicle at that point. Pretty cool what they did there. Okay, and then here's where this one should have come before. This is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. This was a 2009 third-person shooter and was based, of course, yes, on the 2009 live-action film. This is sequel to 2007's Transformers the game, and following the death of their leader Megatron, who I think, if I remember right in the movie, he was dumped in the water Bin Laden style. It's just dumped him in there. The Decepticons have gone into hiding on Earth, and the Autobots have formed an alliance with humanity to hunt them down. And I think, if I remember right, that was Nest, right? Team Nest. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen these, so. But yeah, again, as far as, movie games go, I don't know. I didn't think this was too terrible. I've never been a fan of how they change Optimus's truck. But I don't know. That's just being nitpicky, I guess.
Watch your clock. You
have to find and fix the next delay before time runs out.
If I did mention it before, I'm sure I didn't actually. Bumblebee's actually my favorite Transformer, but I also collect a lot of Prime. I have a lot of Soundwave. Those are probably like my top 3. Alright, let's get into what you've all been waiting for. You've drudged through all these other games. When, they cried out, Rob, when will we get the Wars for Cybertron? Here it is. This is a 2010 release. Yet another third-person shooter. And the Transformers this time are engaged in total civil war with one another, with two factions emerging, the Decepticons, yes, and a splinter group led by the powerful and ruthless Megatron, who seeks to conquer Cybertron to force regime change, perceiving the current leadership as weak and corrupt. Autobots, who follow the command of Zeta Prime and seek to put an end to Megatron's revolution and restore peace and order to Cybertron. However, after Zeta Prime is killed in battle, an inexperienced leader named Optimus must take his place and lead the Autobots to victory before Megatron can corrupt the planet itself, a transformer with dark energon. I mean, what can I say? These games are fantastic. Definitely had them for the end of the video. Plus, there's one more that people are gonna be like, "Why the hell has this not been in the video yet?" We're getting there. But yeah, these are amazing games, man. The stories are amazing. The endings, just the very, very cinematic. The gameplay is fantastic. I can't rave about these enough. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments are gonna praise these games. I'd be interested if there's someone who didn't care for these, and I would love to know why. And that's fine. That's great if you didn't. I always think it's great if there's, some kind of different banter in the comment section. But yeah, big fan of these. Again, switching over to the Decepticon side, I tried to show the Decepticons in some of the games here. I think it's cool, man. I think it's just such a cool aspect to get both sides of the story. Plus, I mean, there are Decepticon fans. I mean, it's not like we're all fans of just the Autobots, right?
The strong survive, the weak perish.
The ship's reactor core is failing. Explosion imminent.
Move, Decepticons, double time.
The core's about to detonate.
Go, go, go!
It's falling apart. Watch out! Megatron, this way.
I definitely left a lot of footage in these games. Apologies if it's a very long video, but I don't know. Just I want people to see and get a great feel of how amazing these games are. So sometimes you just have to make a long video, and no one's really gonna watch this one anyway. So my Tuesday vids are never vids that are highly viewed, but that's fine. I make these for me, so I'm not worried. Okay, and then here we go with the direct sequel. This is Transformers Fall Cybertron. Came out in 2012. And this explores Autobots' attempts to escape from a rapidly deteriorating Cybertron aboard the Ark, as well as the gradual downfall and collapse of the remnants of Cybertronian society. There's a side story too that also focuses on the creation of the Dinobots. This is considerably darker in tone than its predecessor. The game begins with Optimus Prime outright conceding defeat to the Decepticons,
who are no better off actually than the Autobots at this point. So, and it's showing basically the grim realities of a dying planet and its inhabitants who cope with it. Characters will grieve their losses, be it their home or their comrades, and both sides are depicted resorting to extremes just to keep fighting another day, and all hope seems lost. So there's a critical discovery made by Grimlock that may light the way for the Transformer species to a new era and hope, and provided it can survive, as the title says, the fall of Cybertron. Look at it right there, man. Metroplex, man. Oh my lord. That's why I put this clip in here. I've beaten this game like a million times, but I wanted to get in something like amazing like Metroplex. I think for a moment, and I actually paused and stared at him too long. I was almost about to get killed just because I wanted to show the footage. Metroplex. Yeah, dude, these games, man, they're definitely probably my top favorite games of the Transformer series. But there's one more at the end that's probably my favorite. I think it's my favorite. I don't know. It's such a close race between this one, the last one you saw, and the last one you're gonna see. So again, a lot of footage. Just yeah, they're amazing though. Look at that, man. Laser beak flying out. One of my favorites, Soundwave. Ah, dude, these games are so cool. Here you'll see me put back together Humpty Dumpty Megatron. Putting all his pieces together. Welcome to another edition of This Old Robot.
Starscream!
Decepticons, a new age is upon us. Gone are the failures of Megatron.
Enjoy your brief respite as leader. It will not last.
Megatron trips and falls. Starscream, I am now the leader of the Decepticons. That dude was always trying to take over, man. No, it didn't matter what happened.
Rally Shockwave and the other loyalists. I have a speech of my own to give. As you command, Lord Megatron. I hate to be Starscream right now.
Concerns have been expressed about our Energon stores. I assure you, for those who are loyal to me, it will last. Your allegiance to me will ensure you an eternal supply. Who dares to disrupt my coronation?
Coronation, Starscream. This is bad comedy.
I mean, just look at that, man. Sorry, I'm gonna keep going on about just how great these games look. The movies and the games were just something to behold as all of us were kids, you know, when this cartoon was out, and to long to see them, you know, play out. Just fantastic. And here's Megatron saying tanks a lot. Ba-doom-ts. Alright, and speaking of cartoons, Transformers Devastation. This is Again, I think this has got to be my favorite one out of all the Transformer games. Mostly because it's like the cartoon, comic book, whatever you like, come to life here for me. This was a 2015 release, and this actually was the final Transformers game released by Activision, as sadly their licensing ran out and it was pulled down from all the digital stores. But it's an original story in which the Autobots unite to prevent the Decepticons from turning the Earth to metal. I guess because they want to recreate a Cybertron. That would be my guess. But you can play as the 5 Autobots, consisting of Prime, Bumblebee, Sideswipe, Wheeljack, and everyone's favorite, Grimlock. And you're able to use a variety of melee attacks in this one, range weapons, and can transform into vehicle mode at any time. So, yeah, it's stellar, man. This is a stellar game. I just love it. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it.
Megatron's gonna need someone to go pick it up. Split up and find a Decepticon.
A lot of people complain, I think critics mostly, were complaining that the game was too short. But man, I don't know. I feel like, seems for me like it's going on pretty long. Each level I've been playing, it seemed to take a very long time. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not good at it. I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple times I forgot how to transform, so I pulled off his move there accidentally instead, the truck spin. It'd been a while since I played, so... Ooh.
Boss still got juice left, even with the core removed. Looks like most of the cyberforming is stopped. Not all of it. It's continuing on reserves, and the Barotaxis is still fully operational.
In the sky, Thundercracker.
Okay, so that's my collection of games that I have for the Transformers. Yeah, a couple interesting ones in there for sure. Definitely love the Cybertron ones. Those are definitely my favorite ones. Devastation, of course. I had that in a different video for Xbox 360, so kind of double dip in here. But this is what I do. These are my Tuesday vids. You guys all know I do sometimes a Tuesday vid. This is sometimes a Tuesday vid. Although, really, since I've had this channel, I've been consistently making Tuesday vids, but like one day I didn't do one. So maybe I shouldn't I should stop calling them sometimes a Tuesday vid. But the Tuesday vids, if you don't know, for my channel are for me. I make these for me. So I don't really care if they get a lot of views or not. And I've never really been doing this for that anyways. This is, again, if you watch the beginning of the video with me rambling, prior to me rambling now, this is just something for me to do, man. This is my social outlet. This is my kind of my hobby. And anyone that partakes and just, comes along for the ride, I appreciate every single one of you. I really do appreciate all the support and the viewers that I have. It's been an amazing journey. 5 months into this right now, and it's been just channel's climbing. Everyone's been so nice. I don't know if maybe just they feel bad for me, but but I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you, man, and I can't wait, like I said, to read the comments. And again, I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next vid. Thanks.